Today we're going to show you the latest in our collection of number plate jigs designed to make your life easier when you're manufacturing number plates. This new jig is designed for what's classed as the UK square plate that's used for manufacturing plates mainly for 4x4 vehicles but also for trailers, etc., caravans. It does a range of sizes, does 4 different sizes of number plate: 280 by 203, 285 by 203, 290 by 213, and even up to 330 by 230. And it does that by using a series of different spacers around the number plate when you place it in. This works in a very similar manner to the motorcycle jig that we also produce. So today we're going to do the smaller of these plates, which is the 285 by 203 plate. So to make this work, what we do is we bob our plate just loosely in the middle. The little supports help to keep it in position. And for this one, we're going to need the 25mm spacers. So we put one in each side, like that. We put one in the bottom, like so. And then the best thing to do is to actually put the plate in, push it down as far as you can, drop it in there, and then get the final spacer and push that into there so it's nice and square. That will square up the plate and hold it properly. So that's our plate in position. We have two cursors. I'm going to use this one and I'll come back to that one later on. Today I'm going to show you how to make a plate BF21EVO. So we have two lines that we're working on, the top line and the bottom line. It's also designed to do plates where you do have a Euro badge on the end, and the sizes for those, they're within the legal sizes required by the DVLA. So if we look at this registration of BF21EVO, what we've first got to do is the top line. So we look to see how many full-size letters there are in that and how many number ones there are in it. And from this list here, we choose our particular type. It doesn't matter where the one appears. All we're looking at is 3 full-size digits and a single number 1, which in this case is position number 2. So we start by positioning this cursor so that it is sat with its side against that position number 2 on the main frame. So we can start fitting our digits in. So the first one we're taking is a B. We drop that into the hole, make certain it's sat down nicely. Then lift from there, move the plate, the cursor to the other side of that so it's just nicely touching. Get our next digit, and when we lift that away from there, you will find that the distance from each side to the edge of the plate will be equidistant. So having completed the first line, we now move to the second line, and the jig has a little bridge piece here that drops down so that when you turn it over to do the bottom line, because there's a top side and there's a bottom side, you have to have it the right way up, otherwise the jig cursor doesn't touch the plate. So we're going to do our second line, which is 3 full-size digits, EVO. So we look down the list and 3 full-size digits is start position number 3. If you were placing a Euro badge or a country badge on the corner here, we have to offset the start point by half of the distance of that badge. In the case of our badges, they're 40mm wide, so we offset it by 20mm this way. So instead of starting there, it would start 20mm that way, and because we have got a 20mm spacer, if you're not using it, you can use that as a handy ruler to position your start point. So you put it against there, and just move it like that, clip it into place, and that would be our start point if we were putting a badge on the side. But we are doing just standard 3 full-size digits, so we start and we put it on the start point of 3, and now we start putting the next set of digits onto it. So we've got EVO, so we've got RE, we drop that into position, and again you take it away and it's equidistant from either side. So press them down, quick clean, and then that's ready to go to your customer. Remember, of course, that if you are producing a plate in the UK, it does have to have all the correct details along the bottom as well. If you wish to do an offset, you can, because you can lift a spacer out to move the plate slightly up or slightly down. But that now gives us the correct spacings between, above, below, edge to edge. So that's how you make a plate using our jig. So we've dealt with making a plate where you've got 2 lines, but you may get some specialist registrations which have only 4 or less numbers or letters on them. And in this instance we'll make a plate for H151. So in this case we've got two full size letters, and we've got 2 number 1s. So we're looking for that. 2 full size, 2 number 1s is start position number 4. So now we take the other cursor, and you can use this either way. So it can be at this side or it can be at the bottom, and you're using this a little bit more like a T-square. But all we're doing here is, again, we're looking for start position number 4, which is there. So having got that, we get our H and we put that into position, and there we have H151 equally spaced.